Welcome. Hashtag the Versa Show is part of an entertainment podcast that exercises our freedom of speech. Our conversations, opinions, debate on a certain topic is not to offend anyone in any source. For that being said, enjoy the show.
Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? And welcome to another edition on hashtag the Versa Show. I am, of course, your host, the Versa. Thank you very much. Thank you. And of course, I want to thank all the viewership as well too that take their time and give their thoughts and whatnot onto the show, and I appreciate that. And once again, this is NBA Playoff Talk, so you guys came into our right edition. And right here, I got my brother, of course, Fraz FR, ladies and gentlemen. Fraz FR. What's up, my brother? What's happening, man? I'm good. That's what's up, man. Yo, we got a lot to talk about, man. It is the NBA playoffs, and we're going to just see what we could talk about on these conditions because, man, the East side is finished and the West side is halfway finished, and I'm gonna post up the bracket sooner or later on the episode. I remember one time I didn't do it. This time I'm going to do it. So, but Fraz, this is very interesting. On the East side, we have now got the Miami Heat taking on the New York Knicks. Go New York, go New York, go! And then we have got the Boston Celtics taking on your Philly 76ers.
Yeah. I'm not even going to talk about the Sixers. I'm going to talk about Jimmy Butler. Like, I don't know if it's something this man just do and say, hey, man, regular season is regular season. Yeah. Because in the playoffs, he's a different player. He scored in one of the best defensive guard, if not the best defensive guard in the NBA. Then you got Giannis. Then you got Brook Lopez, who was runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year. Mm-hmm. And then you went out there and guarded them too. Like, man.
This is very fucking interesting, man. Like, the number 1 seed, Milwaukee Bucks, was eliminated by the number 8 seed, Miami Heat. And they're going up against the New York Knicks. Now, this is the conversation where it gets impactful because, well, first of all, hold up. Before I even start, for the Milwaukee Bucks, till the next season, all right? To the next season. And as well for the, Atlanta Hawks. Until next season, all right? But this is going to be very impactful. We got the fucking Boston Celtics, the Sixers, and this is what we was talking about. And I seen the last episode, a few times because I want to make sure I do my homework. And Joel Embiid is going to be playing. James Harden is going to be playing. Tobias Harris is going to be playing. But in Boston, you got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. You got Smart out there. How is your Philly going to do this, man? This is it, because this is into the Eastern Conference Finals.
I think we were more worried before they played the Hawks. But since they played the Hawks, I'm not going to say I'm not really worried like that, but I am. But it's just, I don't know. Like, their team is flawed. Like, it's not the same defensive team like last year. They have to score. Like, back-to-back games, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown scored 30 points. Mm-hmm. Back-to-back games. So they both scored 30 and 30. Mm. They're not doing that against the Sixers. One of them might score 40, but the other one probably score 20, or one of them might score 30 and the other one score 15. They're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So if they don't score, I told you, if they don't score, they don't win. if you look at all the games they lost against the Hawks, Jason Tatum scored 22, and I think 24 or 18 the next game. They lost.
Well, I mean, I still think your Phillies, they got a chance on this one. I feel like they got it. You know what I'm saying? Because just the way that James Harden is playing out there and Joel Embiid, and I think still at the same time with Doc Rivers, will they outcoach the Boston Celtics coach? Maybe, maybe not.
Well, this is my thing with James Harden and Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's status is up in the air. We don't know if he's going to be healthy and available to play. We don't know. But I more want to see Tobias Harris and Tyrese Maxey. Like what you guys just did to the Brooklyn Nets, Tyrese Maxey averaged 24. Tobias Harris averaged 23 or 24 at the same time. Do that again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let Joel Embiid just give you 20, 22, 23. And let James give you 18 and 12 assists. And then you two just score 25 and 25. Just average 25 in the series. You do that, yeah, we good.
Sounds like a good, clear betting.
But then again, this is Boston. So it's different. Like, even if Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum not playing a good defense on Tyrese Maxey and James Harden, you still got Al Horford.
Here's my question. You think Philly's going to have a hard time playing in Boston?
In Boston?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I mean, if you guys could get them in the game, then I think you guys could take the series.
All right, so, you know, the East, you play each team 4 times. So, you know, Sixers played Knicks 4 times. They played Boston 4 times, Brooklyn 4 times, Toronto 4 times. So they played Boston 4 times and they only won 1. But out of those 4 times, they lost 1 by 1 point, 1 by 3, and lost another 1 by 2. Mm-hmm. So no game was actually a blowout. Nobody blow out, you know, nobody. Like, it was even. Mm-hmm. So even when the Sixers beat them, the last game of the season, which everybody knew they were going to do it, I think they only won by like 6 or 7. Mm-hmm. So nobody won by a big blowout in a score. Okay. So it's going to be an interesting series. But how Boston is playing down the stretch, it was different. Yeah. It was a different team. I'm like, our defense is not the same. Jason Tatum's just struggling from 3, which is his money. Like, he was 1 for 10 in game 5, and then last night I don't know if he was like, I think he was 4 for 12 or 4 for 11, something like that.
Let's see, man. This is gonna be interesting. Well, next it's gonna be Knicks and Heat. I know you want to talk about this, so you know. Oh God, let's see how long this conversation gonna be. Whew. But anyway, Jimmy Buckets, man. Jimmy Buckets.
Look, he turns it up in the off season. You know, he talks about it. He say, yo, the off season is for me to work out, the regular season for me to play, and then postseason for me to turn up. But he's so humble, you wouldn't expect that from the dude. Like, how he plays. Like, he played like he a top 5 player in the league. All right, you know what's crazy? How he play is how everybody want Kawhi Leonard to play and be healthy in the league. Like, just think about it. Jimmy Butler is not that far from Kawhi Leonard.
In what?
In defense, shooting threes here and there, mid-range. He's not that far off from being Kawhi Leonard. He plays defense. He can shoot mid-range. He can shoot the threes here and there. He drives to the cup. He can post up.
Yeah, but I mean,
he can do all that for a guard his size, which is, you know, I think like a 1 or 2.
But there's something about Kawhi Leonard that makes Jimmy Butler different from him.
Yeah, I mean, when I mean similarities, I'm like, okay, you remember I said the other day Josh Hart kind of reminded me of Andre Iguodala because the stuff that he does is the same way. Jimmy scores from anywhere on the court when he feels like it, when he knows he has to take a 3, he take a 3. Kawhi is the same way. Kawhi's not going out there taking 7, 8 threes a game. He's going to take 4 or 5. That's the same way Jimmy plays. Then they both play defense, great defense. They have the mid-range. Both of them can shoot mids. That's what I mean. Like, but people want Kawhi to play like how Jimmy played in the playoffs. Like, Jimmy Butler don't really take days off.
Nah, he don't. Nah. I mean, even when he was down and hurt, he got right back up and continued to play. And I was like, that's a basketball warrior.
But then you got Knicks, and I'm telling you, the Knicks had the best trade in the offseason.
Yeah, but here's where I have to be serious about the Knicks. When I seen the highlights on the Knicks on how they play, there are times where they got so lucky with their shots, with their not even a playmaker, because I feel like they're a little sloppy on the playmaker, but they just get lucky with their shots. You know what I'm saying? Because there's sometimes where Brunson would shoot the ball and it would just bounce off the rim, and then it would probably bounce off the rim again, and the fans would be like, "Oh!" and it goes right in. And I was like, "That's just a lucky ass shot."
Well, this gonna happen against the Heat. The Heat's a better defensive team.
That's what I'm saying. Like this, and you know what? And I told you this before the show, and I was like, I was gonna pull out my Knicks jersey, and yes, I have a LeBron Sprewell jersey, and I have a Jeremy Lin jersey. And someone asked me one time, "Why you don't have a Carmelo jersey?" Well, first of all, I was a bit proud of myself. I mean, I wasn't. I won't say proud. I was a bit ashamed getting a Jeremy Lin jersey instead of me getting the Carmelo Anthony jersey. But now I'm proud to have the Jeremy Lin jersey instead of having the Carmelo Anthony jersey, because that man won a championship. And I'm proud to wear number 17 in blue with the New York orange logo on it. I'm proud to wear that. No disrespect to Carmelo Anthony. Only thing was that Carmelo just didn't take us to the promised lands. He just didn't. But not saying Jeremy Lin did, but Jeremy Lin took us to the playoffs, because when Carmelo was hurt, he stepped up. And I was like, I respect that, man. But now it's looking a little iffy now, because like you said, even though Knicks are the number 5th and the Heat are number 8, still, like you said, the defense and the way that they're playing out there in Miami, this is not no lucky shot. These guys is coming in to win.
It's just Jimmy Buckets, bro. That's just,
they took out the number 1 seed.
Bro, but before the playoffs, I said it, like, nobody. The Sixers didn't want to see them. Boston Celtics didn't want to see him. And I'm guaranteeing you, when the Bucks saw that they lost to Atlanta Hawks, they're like, damn, we're going to have to play Miami. Like, they knew.
Not just that, I want to know how the Bucks felt when, they probably won't feel nothing, because they're like, well, Atlanta lost. But if Atlanta did win, I wonder if they would have been like, damn, man, we got to step up next year. Because, again, this is when I know Giannis, like, and I told you before, he's a guy that go to the semifinals or he goes into the conference. Maybe he might go to the finals. It depends how his other players works. But this time, for him to get knocked out by the number 8 round, by the number 8 seed, man, it's that's like bad. Real and bad.
And this is the worst actual knockout a first seed ever got from an 8 seed, because it's 4-1.
Yeah. Well, Giannis got hurt though in one of the games though.
I understand that, but you're still supposed to pull that game out. Like, and the coach, he's gonna get fired.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. Like, I'm sorry, you got him a championship. Yeah,
you gotta apologize.
Good. But look, you're gonna get fired because how the hell you let Jimmy Butler do this twice? He scored 56 in the first game. You say to yourself, okay, we not going to let that guy score on us again. We going to make everybody else. Nah, come out and score 42.
Yep.
Bruh, you know who scored the most points in an NBA playoffs in 2-game series?
Jimmy Butler.
Games? No. Michael Jordan, 99 points. Jimmy Butler, next to him, 98.
Ooh. I'm telling you, Jimmy Butler, he's the man. Ever since he was with the Phil, I know he was with Philly.
No. Ever since he was with Timberwolves, and
correctly,
and they came out with the article saying Jimmy Butler said, "F all this" or whatever. I'm gonna go on the second team. Y'all can play in the first team. I'm gonna take all the third strings and I'm gonna beat y'all. And he beat the first team. He beat the first team players with third stringers off the bench, guys. He beat them. Everybody was like, oh, that's a joke. Seeing what he did for the last couple of games, I'm like, apart from Bam Adebayo, who else? I mean, everybody else they did good. Struz, you know. See, I'm forgetting names already.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Who else?
I mean,
Robinson,
yeah, true,
Duncan
true.
Robinson.
I couldn't because Hero is out because he broke his finger.
Yeah, and you know, Lowry, he's you know, I'm not saying guy's old, but basketball wise, yeah, he's old.
Yeah,
So it's like, who else?
that's true. He is carrying Miami on his back, and that's why it's just a little scary for the Knicks because I'm like, listen, if y'all don't beat this damn team,
This man said in 5. I'm like, yo,
wait, he said he gonna beat the Knicks in 5? Cause I know he said he gonna beat Bucks in 5, and they had the logo where Jimmy Butler was laying right next to Game in 5, and I was like, you arrogant motherfucker, you. But then now he's talking about beating the Knicks in 5. Knicks, y'all asses better step the fuck up. We don't want to hear no go New York, go New York, go. It better go to the championship, go to the championship, go. That's better be our new slogan.
Hey, the worst thing that could happen if the Knicks get swept, bro.
Oh no, don't you say that.
I'm just saying because
I'm getting a Ranger jersey.
I'm just saying the best defensive team in the NBA could not stop him.
Can we at least win like 2 games?
And guess who was coaching the Timberwolves when Jimmy Butler was there?
Who?
The coach for the Knicks.
Ooh. Okay, well, you know what?
So you know, Jimmy Butler is the type of person that he's like, all right, you know, like how Michael is like, oh, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but that's it.
Imagine 36, 38, 31, 42.
Have he coached Jimmy Butler before?
Who?
The coach that was on the Timberwolves, and
Yeah.
now he did.
He was the head coach. Yeah, Thibodeau.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Jimmy Butler probably have evolved over the years since he left Timberwolves.
Do you see Jimmy Butler on the court talking to Drew Holiday? I own you. You can't guard me. You can't guard me,
He said that for real.
bro. This man is a humble dude. Press conference, yeah. On the court, yeah, it's real. Like he said to Drew Holiday, you know, Drew Holiday is one of the best defensive guards in the NBA. You can't guard me. I
Please,
own you.
Jesus. If this man just talk trash to the Knicks and he defeat us,
He gonna talk trash. He gonna, mind you, y'all the number 5 seed, so y'all gonna y'all basically hosting this playoff series. Y'all got home advantage, right? So it's gonna start at the Knicks. It's gonna be at the Garden, and you know he's gonna see Spike Lee and all everybody like.
I tell you this: if Jimmy Butler does beat, then I'm not gonna say the team name. I don't want to, because I like I said, you know, I might not at the same time be like a fan, but I'm from New York. I rep just, you know, I rep it. But if that happens, man, I'm telling you, this dude Jimmy Butler, I think he's after a vengeance. If he beats the Knicks, I think he's after a vengeance. I think he is.
Cause you gotta remember, went to the finals, lost in the second round, went to the Eastern Conference Finals, in the semifinals. So since he left the Sixers, that's what he's done. Every year he's been in some type of, I want to say, deep playoff run. He's been in some deep playoff runs for the last 4 years.
True. And you know what? I'm going to shift this over now to the West, because imagine if Jimmy Butler goes to the finals and the Lakers goes to the finals.
Oh, he going to have revenge, bro.
That's revenge.
He going to be so mad. He going to be like, oh.
Yeah, I remember y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 3 years ago.
I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this championship.
Well, shifting over to the West now, like I said, one half of the West is complete. The other half is not complete. What is complete is that Denver, they defeat the Timberwolves. And like I said, which I'm still sticking to my guns, Phoenix defeated Clippers, which I think is unfair. We're going to get to that. And the other half that's not finished is Golden State taking on Sacramento Kings. Golden State is up 3-2. And the Lakers taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, which the Lakers are up 3-2. So, man, saying all that, should I start with the Phoenix Suns? Because, first of all, yeah, I said I want to talk about the Clippers. I'm going to say names. I'm going to go ahead and say names. Skip Bayley. called Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook. He gave him that nickname. Let's be real. Russell Westbrook at the Clippers, to me, probably played one of his best games in his career since OKC, because he took that team and tried his best to carry it on his back. The same way Jimmy Butler is doing it in Miami. He tried. Problem is that, you're not stopping the sniper. You're not stopping Devin Booker that's going to give you 30, 40, 50 points in the game. You're not going to stop Chris Paul that's going to give you assists with all them shooters out there. He tried his best. He tried his very... Bless you. You okay?
Yeah. Try to hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel you. But I want to give Russell Westbrook his props, bro, because hot damn it, he did his thing, man. Bless you, man. Woo! Man.
Yeah, let's go.
You all good? See, I help you out. He's sneezing is because it's that the way Russell Westbrook was playing was like God blessed him. So now, what I'm saying, I see, he sneezed because, God bless Russell Westbrook because the sneeze. But I'm still sticking to my guns. This is going to be a really good fight between Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. I still got Phoenix, man. Because you know why? Jokic is the only tall motherfucker out there on the damn court, if you ask me. Everybody else in Denver, to me, seems small.
It's 6'9" or shorter.
Right. So now it's like you only stop Kevin Durant. How can you stop Devin Booker? How can you even stop Ayton? How can you stop these guys? How? And you could think Jokic gonna do oh my God. If Jokic does everything
he can't. Like if you saw the first round, he played, I think the last 2 games he played good, but before that he was like 15, 16 points and all that. He has to do way more for them to win against the Suns. He can't go out there and say, I'm gonna give you 18, 12, and 12. Mm-hmm. He's gonna have to give you 30, 25, 26 to really give him a chance because
Jokic, right?
Because, mind you, I told you already, they don't play no defense.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna stop Devin Booker and KD from going to the paint?
Yeah.
How? You don't play no defense.
And that's what I'm saying. This is, to me, it's going to be I look at it as either 6 for Suns. If it goes to game 7, then I'm like, yo, Nuggets are fighting for their damn life.
I give it 6.
6 for Suns? Yeah, I give it 6 for Suns. Hey, sorry, Denver, But now, who you got for this one? Golden State?
Golden State. I don't want to, no disrespect to the Sacramento.
6 or 7?
They winning tonight.
Like 6.
No disrespect to Sacramento Kings, no disrespect to y'all, but in the regular season, everybody was like, Golden State cannot win on the road. They can't beat nobody. You got to remember, okay, they can't beat nobody, right? You can't just keep saying that to a team that been to the finals when people didn't even think. We knew they was going to go back last year. We knew that. Some people didn't think that. But when you have that championship in you, and first of all, you're just the number 6 seed. That's the number 3 seed. You can take them. Yeah, that's what they did. Like I said, no disrespect to the Kings, but come on. Only way they win in tonight is if Steph Curry scores less than 25.
And on top of that too, like I told you before, man, I always bet on the one that has championship DNA or that championship experience. Mm-hmm. And Kings was like 2-1, and then
2-0. It was 2-0.
Kings?
It was Kings won the first 2.
No, I'm saying it was 2-1.
Oh yeah.
And then Golden State was like, "Yo, we got to bring that championship mentality into the game," and now they up 3-2.
Yeah, won the last 3 games, and they gonna win 4 in a row. They gonna win this game.
And then Steph Curry at one game he tore it up. Klay Thompson in another game tore it up. Draymond Green in another game. Yeah, tore it up. If all 3 of them guys, plus Jordan Poole, plus Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins been playing good since he been back. Real good, actually.
Because Andre Iguodala been on that booty. That's why, pause. But he been on him because he's like, yo, bro, hey, listen, we almost there to the semis. We can still do this. Play that jit, be that number 1 round pick, number 1 that you are. Play that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Be that guy. And then as we see, he's doing his thing on the court. Jordan Poole too. And Looney. When you show me the highlights with Looney, I was like, yo, Looney plays like that? Wow. If that Looney could play in this game, no, not even. Wait to the finals. If Looney like that played in the finals, oh, man. Miami or Philly, I'm sorry, but ain't got no chance. Ain't no chance in hell.
He's just different. Like, rebounding machine, like a prototype center, what you want him to be. A rebounding machine. He give you anywhere between 12 to 20 rebounds. Okay, 2 blocks or a block.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Well, give me 1 second. We're gonna add 10 more minutes to this thing because we're gonna get into real fast Lakers and Memphis because this is it. Lakers. You got Lakers?
The reason why, and everybody says it, right? LeBron. When LeBron start this, all right, I got it, and shut down a little bit.
Right.
You know what's coming the next game.
Yeah, but he's aging because I ain't gonna lie though, because the last game he had 14 points, 10 rebounds, I think it was, something like that.
Yeah, but it was 5 for 15. But I'm saying, you know what's coming the next game. Everybody know what's coming the next game. Yeah. Tonight, he gonna close it out.
You think so? I don't know, man, because
it's gonna be at Lakers.
Unless Anthony Davis stepped up.
He stepped up the last game.
He has to step up this time.
He ain't gonna have to step up again. But I'm telling you, this way
he has to get like 40-something points.
Who?
Anthony Davis. He has to get 40-something points.
Hey man, you might be surprised who get the 40-something points tonight.
Yo, you would think LeBron's gonna get it?
You might be surprised. You never know, bro.
I don't think so. I don't think LeBron's gonna take this 34 points. I mean, not 34 points, 40 points. He might get like 29 points, probably good 29, but
hey, you don't know. We don't know.
Oh, I know that motherfucker ain't getting no damn 40 points. I could definitely tell you that. He's aging, man.
I know he aging. I know.
Not the 2011 LeBron. Oh, yeah, put it in the coffin, close it, game, put some dirt on it. You know what I'm saying? But 38 years old, because that last game when he had 14 points, I'm like, bro, you should have had like if anything, you should have had about 22, 24, 26. But you getting 14 points, it's a little scary, LeBron, man. They said father time, is catching up. But hey, don't let Jason Momoa beat your ass, man.
Well.
And then Ja Morant, he's playing pretty decent too. And Desmond Bane.
Yeah, he's the one that's playing real good.
Ooh, bringing problems. So wait a minute. So if it would be Golden, oh yeah, that's the rivalry. Golden State and Memphis. That's the rivalry.
Yeah, if it be Golden State and Memphis, it'd be a rivalry. But if it be Golden State and Lakers, it'd still be a rivalry because it's LeBron.
Yeah.
It's against LeBron against the core three. Like, we got to see this dude again.
It would be interesting us seeing Kings versus Grizzlies. That would be very interesting. Yeah. Think about it. Yeah, because you got to.
No. I'm thinking about it. Like, it would be interesting, but I'm trying to think who would win.
I'm gonna have to say Grizzlies probably.
I might not because they don't have Steven Adams in their centers and Sabonis.
Because the only thing I see in Kings, they only just focus on Fox.
No, yeah, they do, but there are other people down there that played good this series. Malik Monk played good. He had 31 and 28 already. Sabonis played good. Like, yeah, there are other guys on there that played good, apart from Darren Fox. It's just Fox is a better shooter than Morant. But then there's nobody on the Kings that can guard Morant.
Dylan Brooks.
No, they play for the
punch the shit out of Fox.
but I think like I said, the Lakers. I think the Lakers gonna take it tonight as well. Like, both the Lakers and the Warriors gonna win tonight. Both LeBron and Steph Curry is gonna score over 30 points and 5 assists.
Okay. Well, yeah, man, this is gonna be a tough one for me because if Grizzlies gonna beat the Lakers and take it to Game 7. I'm gonna have to say it's gonna be Memphis because
that's why I said LeBron don't want to go back. They don't want to go back to Memphis.
That LeBron momentum will slow down, man. Like literally, it was just because like I said,
they better win this game and say forget that we going into playoffs and play the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, because like 14 points and 10 rebounds. I'm like, good rebound numbers, but not the point numbers that I'm looking for. All right, versus final word. This is NBA playoffs talk. So once again, if your team is into the playoffs and even if they're in that halfway section, I'm talking about between Lakers and Memphis and Golden State and Kings. If they haven't been to the semifinals yet, continue to root for them. Parlays is looking high for the Phoenix Suns. I could be lying, but I still got the Phoenix Suns going all the way to the NBA Finals. Who knows? But like I said, I am not falling asleep on the Phoenix Suns. They got to get through Denver. All right. And for the East side, it's gonna look like that. I got Phoenix. I got Philly, and I got the Heat. I'm sticking to them two at the Eastern Conference Finals. But Jimmy Butler looking like Jimmy Buckets to the point where he might change his name to Jimmy Playoff Buckets. This dude is unstoppable. And Philly looking like they're going to probably go to the championship in a long time, since 2001. They haven't been to the finals. This is going to be very interesting for the NBA Finals. And we got to
be very interesting for Philly, though.
Why you say that?
Remember what I said, man. All of our teams went to the finals this year. Every single one.
Y'all could have broke that record in 2019.
And we lost all. MLB, NFL.
See, and you know what too? I know for a fact.
We're not NHL. Yeah.
I tell you this, I don't even think you guys want Toronto. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys want Kawhi Leonard. Like you guys want the Clippers. You know what I'm saying?
No, but yeah, go ahead with your final word.
Yeah, well, anyway, the final word is like I said, man. If you have an NBA team, go for it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. That is hashtag the Versus Show. And one slight quick thing. One final quick thing. We have lost Jerry Springer. And, when I heard the news, it was like 26 minutes before TMZ put it out. And I was like, oh, my God, that's insane. People got to understand where I came up with Versus final word. It was one day I was watching Jerry Springer. And, of course, Jerry Springer has what they call Jerry's Final Thoughts. I thought to myself, wow, hearing his final thoughts gives you like encouragement and teaches you how to move on and how to deal with chaos that you see on his TV show. Same thing with Versus Final Word, and it's hopefully that I gave you guys the best and the better into your life, into your career. Like I said, if you got something to do in your life, do it for the best. Don't ever think it's too late. No matter what your age is, don't matter whatever time bracket that you have. You got time to go out and do it. And as Hefe Don would say, the bag is out there. You just gotta go get it. And so, rest in peace, Jerry Springer. You know what I'm saying? And for Jerry's final thoughts, this is Versus Final Words. And hopefully, I continue his legacy off of that in my own way, in my own slang. And for that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Versa. Thank you. That's right. Fraz FR, ladies and gentlemen, is in the building. Fraz FR, for real. And I see you guys in another episode. You make sure that you like, subscribe, and press that bell for more new episodes. I am the Versa, Fraz FR.
For real.
And we see you guys in the next episode, on episode 23. Peace into the Middle East. The Versus Show is produced by Vintage Era Production.